Yeah, Dan Tortora, WakeUpCall, DT.com. Good to see you again, Coach.
Seeing you.
To just kind of give some thoughts on Fran Brown, the work that he's done. He's a first-time head coach, but he was part of the staff that won two championships nationally at Georgia. Just your take on Fran.
Yeah, I mean, obviously a good history of being around winning programs, and he's done a great job there. I think they've made a splash in recruiting and brought in some good players. I mean, if you look at what their team is 2-0, they're a physical group. They're explosive on offense. I mean, in that short time that they've been there, he and his staff have done a great job of putting together a really good football team.
I had the opportunity of speaking with your quarterback, Ashton Daniels, and he obviously came in before you got there, but saw what you were about and decided that he needed to stay and said a lot of positives about that decision. Just what you can say about Ashton and what he's done and the appreciation that he did give you an opportunity to see what you're going to do leadership wise.
Yeah, Ashton is a tremendous person, first and foremost. Just a great kid, an incredible competitor, really tough, and obviously really talented. And I think he just continues to get better. And so much a quarterback is experience and kind of knowing what to expect. And he's just continues to grow in that area. He's a dynamic runner. He's a physical runner, and he gives us a chance. He's one of our biggest, fastest guys on our team. So just really athletic and talented guy. And I'm sure glad he stuck around to stay with us.
Thank you. Coach, you had mentioned your appreciation of the ACC giving you a home. Just what you can say about, I mean, this is a historic moment, this first game ever for Stanford inside of the conference. Just your thoughts on the conference from the outside looking in prior to, and what your thoughts are now, knowing that this is going to be a moment that will live forever for Stanford.
Yeah, I would say, being somebody that obviously loves college football and followed those teams from afar my entire life. So very familiar with the history of those schools and the conference. And now being a part of it, like I said, gratitude's the probably the biggest word that comes to mind. And then also a respect for what teams are doing, in our conference. You see the parity of teams going against each other. I think it's a league that is very deep. There's really good coaching and talented players, and then there's tough venues. We're playing in one on Friday that's hard to go into those places because they have a significant home field advantage in terms of their crowds and their noise and all those things. So gratitude and respect, I would say.